This incident began on November 3rd, 2024, just before 7:30 p.m., when a sheriff's deputy noticed a suspicious vehicle parked at the end of a cul-de-sac on a dead-end road. Knowing this location is often used by suspects who are burglarizing the salvage yard, the deputy approaches. The male driver appears to be asleep, and he's wearing a headband with a headlamp positioned on his forehead. He also observes multiple tools commonly used to burglarize locations like this, drug paraphernalia, and even possibly drugs, and calls for another unit to assist.
13, if you're close, I'll take you.
When the second deputy arrives, she takes a cover position on the passenger side of the vehicle. With reasonable suspicion that the male driver may be involved in criminal activity, they try to wake him to investigate further.
Hello? Let's not grab for things or start your car.
Oh, I'll be on my way.
No, let's roll the window down.
The emergency lights of the fully marked patrol vehicle are clearly visible, and yet this driver chooses to not follow commands and roll his window down as he reaches around his vehicle.
Stop reaching for things. You're detained. You're not free to go.
The suspect has been told several times that he's not free to leave and to roll the window down so they can have contact with him.
70's put into gear. He doesn't really have any way to go. Don't hit me.
Ignoring multiple commands to stop, as well as being told he is not free to leave, this suspect tries to drive away. Believing this suspect is possibly impaired, the deputies do not want him back out on the road. The second deputy moves in to deploy a set of spike strips.
Don't do it!
Fearing this possibly impaired driver will get back out on the main roads and risk the safety of unsuspecting motorists, deputies decide to use a pit maneuver to try to stop him. However, with the extremely slow speeds, the suspect's vehicle doesn't spin as it normally does, but it does change his direction where he pulls into the parking lot, stopping him from entering the main roads. A second pit is attempted, and it does cause the vehicle to spin. The suspect does regain control of his SUV, but unfortunately crashes with one of the patrol vehicles. The suspect pulls up to the front of the business with the deputies right behind him. Now that the suspect has nowhere to go, deputies exit their patrol vehicles and start giving commands again.
7, we're pulled in front of phone safe. He is not compliant. He is stopped. We're trying to call him out of the vehicle.
With the suspect still remaining uncooperative, they decide to wait for additional deputies and Spokane police officers to arrive. With these additional resources, the decision is made to use less lethal beanbag rounds to break a window and insert chemical irritants.
We're going with the beanbag round, shoot out the window.
Index. Index.
The back window that they were originally firing at had too many items packed up against it inside, and the glass wouldn't fall free. Realizing this problem, they move to the driver's side passenger window, but they have to move forward to ensure the suspect's not hit. They fire several volleys of pepper ball into the vehicle, hitting the passenger side to disperse the chemical irritant. They are not hitting the suspect. They reposition to be able to fire the pepper balls into the passenger side front area, getting the chemical irritant closer to the suspect. Throughout this incident, they've continued to give commands to the suspect, which he has ignored. But at this point, the pepper balls seem to be doing their job and getting the desired effect.
Get your hands up! Hands up!
Hands up!
Hands up!
Hands up!
Turn around! You're under arrest! Put your hands up!
Hey, get on the ground, man. Get on the ground. Now! Ready? No, hey, let's make it go. Get on the ground now!
Get on the ground.
More force is going to be used against you, man. Hello. Okay. Hey. KQ News. KQ News is on. Out. Be careful.
13 detaining one.
Thankfully, the suspect eventually does surrender and he's taken into custody. Due to the chemical irritant exposure, the suspect was evaluated prior to being booked into the jail on several felony and misdemeanor counts. With a valid search warrant, deputies did locate drugs inside the vehicle, and the investigation of this incident continues.